Hi everyone, this is Grace. How are you? You know, we would live up to age 100 and we would be working until age 80. So let's redesign your life. It is always fun for me to watch small children because it's so funny, but when they are small, you already see their personality and you can foresee their future. You can pretty much predict what kind of adults they would be. So it's really, interesting to see little kids. So I had the opportunity to see a little girl, and she was really interesting because as I was observing, and my father was there observing her, my father first said, wow, she is just like you when you were small. And I said, oh, is that right? What makes you say that? Because that girl is very bright. And then the way she played with the little sister, she's very, good, but also she's very organized and she has a clear mind. So I said, oh, yeah, okay, yeah. I was a smart kid, and you can tell I was a pretty bright kid with a high IQ. But one thing I noticed, she was different from me. That I was a very independent little girl. I knew who I was. I knew what I was. I knew my potential. I knew where I would be going. I knew what kind of adult I would be. I knew what kind of career I would have. But she really paid attention. Even though she's playing with the little sister, she's listening to our conversation. So then, she heard me saying, yeah, I can tell she's a bright kid. So she's going to be as smart as me when she grows up. She was listening. But then she heard her parents are saying, yeah, but she's stubborn. So then I said, okay, let me see her birthday. Give me her birthday. And I do a very quick Feng Shui thing. I can kind of tell your personality based upon your Feng Shui elements. So I just said, oh yeah, indeed. She's stubborn. Then she really heard me confirming. So, she was at the end. She started crying. She said, I'm not stubborn. So I talked to her, oh, no. It's good to be stubborn so that you can pursue your dream. Nobody can stop you. That's good. But she was just crying. So see, that was the difference between she and me when I was small. When I was small, I wasn't a sweet girl. Now I grew up, so I learned the social skills. I learned to be sweet. But when I was a kid, I was the center of the world in my world, so I don't care what people think about me. I don't care. Actually, I was kind of brat. I wasn't a sweet girl, not a cuddly. I don't cry for attention because I knew what I wanted. I'd rather read a book, and I was a kid, but I didn't like to play with the kids because to me, kids are too childish. I was a kid, but I'd rather hang out with adults because I was like her. I was listening to what adults are talking about. It's more like, they talk about somebody fall in love and then was cheated blindly. Somebody was hooked by some false investment scheme. They lost money, or somebody had a mistress and the mistress just wanted to get money when he lost the business. All those adult gossip thing. I was a little kid, but I loved to enjoy listening because to me that was like life lesson. It was more interesting to me than reading fairy tales because fairy tales are always fairy tales, but I was a very realistic kid. I was down to earth, so I really wanted to know what happened after they live ever happily ever after. I know something gonna happen after the marriage. There will be a love affairs. all those things. Or the husband's business goes down, or the husband got laid off. So I really like to know what happened after the fairy tale wedding. So I was like this. I was always with adults, but also I knew what I was. So whatever the adults could, evaluate me, appraise me, oh, she looks cute, but she's actually brat, or she's got a big mouth, or she's not sweet at all, all those things. It doesn't bother me, because to me, I know what I am, and I can differentiate. That's what their perception, which is different from me. See, I was a small, like a kindergartner. I already knew all those things. I don't know why. Maybe because I have a high IQ than everybody else, but I knew. So nothing bothered me. But for average small children, they are so desperate to get parents' attention, adults' attention, especially when you see like two children, couple with two children. When the little one was born, the first child, we call it regress. They become baby again, try to compete, get the attention from the little baby, right? You see that happen. Sometimes that happen to your pet, dog or cat. Once you have a baby, the dog or cat get jealous at the baby, something like that. So my point today is, don't let bother you. Don't let people call you, or you are stubborn, or you are persevere, or you are, I don't know, cry baby, or what, Don't let bother you. You are you. All you have to do, you just have to know, I'm okay. You are okay. You don't have to care about what people talk about you. That's really BS, And don't be like a little baby. Those are little toddlers. After they make poo-poo, they want to get mommy's attention. So the little boy will say, Mommy, look, I made a big one. You are adult, come on. You are already grown up. You don't need anybody to praise you. Oh, you make a poo-poo today. Or, oh, your hemorrhoid is gone. I don't know. Just don't let it bother you. And you just have to believe in yourself. You are okay. You are okay. Because the big G or Buddha or the universe, whatever you believe up there, they created you as a perfect human being. You are perfect already. So again, just believe in yourself. If you have ever poor self-image, if you don't have self-confidence, that's what you have learned. Those are acquired image, okay? So whatever you have learned can be relearned. So let's relearn that you're okay. That's what I suggest you to redesign your life. Because we are living all the way up to age 100, you don't have to carry somebody's label. Somebody call you short temper or angry or what, unfriendly, whatever. You are fine. You are perfect. You are okay. All right? That's all for today. So just every time you see yourself in the mirror, just say to yourself, hey, I'm fine. You are fine. That's all. You are okay. All right? Talk to you tomorrow. Bye. こんにちは、ゆうこさん。バイバイ。